Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm back with Nina and we're just gonna be having a little bit of a chat about hair loss in the Black community. And I feel like this is a topic worth discussing because a lot of Black women have been experiencing hair shedding, hair loss, and I mean, even me, for instance, I'll have my seasons where I feel like my hair is on a really good state, and then I'll have like a couple months where I'll be experiencing breakage, shedding, and like split ends. And I really just want to leave it up to you to kind of talk through what maybe we as Black women are doing wrong, and you know, how we can kind of correct the way we go about dealing with our hair. So
I think a lot of times Black women, me being a Black woman myself, I know that there was a situation where my iron levels had dropped to, I think, a 5 or 6. That's really low. The doctors at one point was considering doing a blood transfusion, so I experienced a lot of shedding. Not only shedding, around my perimeter was like pretty much gone. And the first thing I thought about, okay, well, how am I'm gonna hide this? I need to hide this. You can't be a trichologist and you're experiencing hair loss.
right.
And it was difficult. And the first thing that we do as African American women, Black women, we want a hairstyle. We want to conceal it. So we try to conceal and hide before we do treatments. Mm-hmm. That's just a part of who we are.
That's me. I wear a lot of wigs and I like to pop on some ponytails. Sometimes we just don't know as women. We are kind of still figuring it out.
Yeah, it's definitely new because I know, for one, growing up, my grandmother, she always hot combed her hair.
Oh my God. Yo. Yeah. Oh.
So there was very rare days where I went to school and I was wearing my natural hair. Mm-hmm. Come to find out, my grandmother, they were Native Americans. Native Americans, they use a lot of oils back then to kind of straighten their hair out. And, growing from a point where we were using hot combs to straighten our hair, and then we had the Just For Me perms. I mean, that was like a miracle to get that perm in your hair. The relaxer, you're going to school with straight hair. And the girls were trying to figure out, okay, wait, are you still getting the hot comb or do you have a relaxer in your hair? And so I would lie and be like, oh, I got a relaxer. No, my grandmother was still using the hot comb on my hair. But you know what, too? What I feel like is that even back then when we were using the hot combs and the beginning phases of the relaxers, we as Black women, we were still wearing our hair and we were wrapping our hair at nighttime, and we had good hair. I feel like we had good hair. I feel like the transition as far as where we started to experience more hair loss in our community, when we started advertising certain hair extension methods, protective hairstyles such as hair weaves, the braids. And a lot of clients have suffered from the education and lack of knowledge from hairstylists, and including myself probably at one point, saying, hey, get this sew-in. You can wear this sew-in for 2 to 3 months. You don't have to do anything to your hair. Your hair will grow. Or why don't you get these braids and wear these braids for 2 months. You don't have to do anything to your hair.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Yes, your hair is going to grow, but your hair is going to be dry and brittle. If you're wearing a sew-in for that long, there's no way that you can get into your scalp and shampoo your hair effectively,
or like put oil in it, hydrate it.
Right.
Yeah, that's the same with me. I would get braids every summer and I thought my braids were so popping.
No.
But then I didn't know, why is my hair coming out when I take the braids down? Like, why do I have breakage and why is my scalp itching so much?
Right.
And it was because I didn't know that I was supposed to hydrate my scalp, put oil on it, and not put so much tension on it. And I think a good thing to note is that, weave and wigs and braids, they really aren't, in my opinion, bad.
No,
in
I
moderation.
love it.
I love it. Right, in moderation.
Right.
Yeah, and then as long as we're taking care of our hair in between, like if there's a balance. The problem is, though, I think we as women, I'll speak for myself, I get really comfortable with the wigs.
Oh yeah, because you can just get up and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get comfortable with the not having to deal with your natural hair. Totally understand. Right.
And the trends, like you get on social media
yeah.
and you see all these people like edges laid, look at these lemonade braids, the frontals. I'm always seeing like girls on my timeline and I'm just like,
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, we want the celebrity look. I know, I want it. We all want it. We're all guilty of it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing too, and we don't really talk about this in the industry, but as a trichologist too, you want to make sure that you're getting enough nutrients on the inside. So when you are wearing a sew-in, or if you're wearing a wig, you have enough protein, vitamins, minerals, your hormones is good, so that your hair, when oxygen in the blood flows and goes to your hair, you're getting a healthy source of nutrients in the hair follicle. That's very important. The moms too, the moms that have the little babies, the daughters, you're trying to do your daughter's hair and trying to figure out why is it not growing. Give it time. Hydration is very important. Like, are you feeding your kids like a bunch of sugars and, you know, is she taking vitamins? It starts when you're like this. So I feel like the way that we can move to a positive state, if we provide more information as far as nutrition, good hairstyling practices, and, you know, just re-educate our hairstylists. And eventually, I feel like we can reverse the hair loss that's happening in the African American community amongst Black women and men.
Too much of something can be harmful. Too little of something can be harmful. So
if you have a really good cosmetologist and you're experiencing hair loss, the first thing is go have a conversation with your cosmetologist if you feel comfortable. A lot of times I find out when I have consultations, we're very scared to reach out and seek help. Like I said, we want to conceal versus getting help. If you feel comfortable talking to your cosmetologist, talk to them, talk to your dermatologist, but it's very important for you to get help in the early stages so that we can kind of reverse what's going on.
Right.
If you wait, then it's a possibility that we can't restore your hair.
Right. I even struggle. I have my own insecurities with my hair, and I'd be embarrassed to tell Nina because I'm like, oh no, now she's gonna have to look at my hair and see that this is a front. Like,
no, I told her on Mondays you need to be in here getting treatments. Weekly you need to be getting treatments.
Yeah, the wigs aren't forever, you know.
Right, it's just an accessory. No matter if you have braids, a weave, a wig, it's just an accessory. You need the foundation. The foundation is your hair. You need to have healthy skin. The same when we take a bath every day.
Yeah.
You should be consistently taking care of your scalp. We don't do that.
If you are experiencing hair loss, hair breakage, or shedding, if you're having scalp concerns, we're more than happy to meet with you, have Nina assess your issue and your scalp, and so that we can get you the best care that you need. If you guys aren't subscribed, definitely subscribe. We do post every single week on our blog, on our YouTube channel. Join the awareness, join the team. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or topics that you would like for us to discuss, leave it down below.
That's right.
And we will see you guys in the next video.